Right, we are back. Miles better. OBS came on straight away, connected to Twitch. I'm green in the bottom corner with no drop frames. We just needed a reset. Keeps doing that. Perhaps it's the weather. Who knows? Right, so we'll wait for people to re-arrive. Yeah, there you go. Almost HD. Who knew? Um, yeah, absolutely no drop frames this time at all after resetting. Proper weird. Did a bit last night as well. Had to reset last night. It might be. I don't know what it is. There's no OBS upgrade. I check. My Mac has an upgrade that needs to go on. Perhaps it's that. Who knows? There's no issues with the streaming or anything like that. Right. So if we're all back, I'm not going to bother doing the whole talk that I've just done. We'll get ready to go. So we're 39 minutes, 45 seconds in. It's only an hour and 36. Nothing's really happened. To recap, starts off with two girls. One of them's seen the video already. She ends up dying, but we don't see her die. Then I think it cuts to her cousin, her older grown-up cousin, who's investigating it all, or perhaps not a cousin, I don't know, but she goes to the funeral. We should always reset before the stream. She's watched the video, got the phone call. Her ex-husband's watched the video, but hasn't got a phone call. They also have the freakiest little lad we've ever seen, who I know is going to watch the video because it says so in the entry in the book, but he's not seen it yet. Sounds like a euphemism, absolutely. And so here we go. And then I was kind of nodding off, so I can't really remember what was happening. Remember, I'm going to be talking and reading at the same time. Subtitles here be seen, so it should all be good. And if we are ready, 39 minutes and 45 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. It's reset, hasn't it? The bloody timestamp's reset. Unbelievable. Right, stop. We won't bother about the timestamp then. You think you've got things bloody sorted. Things always go wrong. Right, anyway, never mind. It has, and I said this last night whilst tired and nodding off and drinking Bacardi and Coke. It has a bit of a, I think it's because it's 1998. It has a bit of like a TV movie feel to it. Is the reason he's not got the phone call is because he's not watched it properly? Because he keeps fast forwarding and pausing, and is it because she's there? Perhaps the most controversial thing I've ever said, I wouldn't choose to have a Hawaiian pizza, but I don't mind it. But it's not my favourite. I remember getting a Hawaiian pizza from Maximilian's in Lee when it was the tiny little shop down the alleyway. After a night out and walking home and eating that, and it was quite good then. Oh, he looks like he's nodding off, like me last night. It's just very slow. There's nothing really creepy's happened yet, and we're 40 minutes into the film. We had that one shot of that hideous kind of like girl's face, the dead one, the one who died, not the one who climbs out the well. We haven't seen any of that stuff yet. He's nodding off, is he? Frolicking brine, goblins be thine. Sounds like some sort of saying. Sounds like a shit saying. He's a freaky little lad. He's quite cute, but he's, and he's 30 years old now. That's the, there you go. Has he got his little box? Does he play the flute or something? Is it a little recorder case? Is he going to school on his own? He's about 5. I like it we get like the countdown with the days. It is something about Brian and goblins, yeah, because that's what it said. No, that's true. Less paedophiles in the 90s. Allegedly. Can't use your mobile phone in a library. That's the most horrific thing I've seen in this film so far. I like how it's 1998. Nobody really had mobile phones, right? Apart from the Japanese, because they were way ahead of us. I love Japanese newspapers. They look ace. So this volcano that this saying's about erupt. Oh, I've paused. I've paused on my screen. Have I paused on anybody else's? Oh, I'm back. No, there we go. So yeah, God knows what's happening. I'm gonna have to have a play with my settings, I think. I don't know if I can do that mid. I can do that mid-stream. Who knows? Let's stream there. My video settings. Yeah, I might turn my settings down. I think I'm on full HD settings. I might turn them down a little bit, but I can't do that during a stream, so I'll do that later. On a different day. I missed that by bloody talking. See, this isn't fishing, is it? This is like... yeah, I've only dropped 0.2% of my frames, though, so... I don't know what it is. I'll just... it must be... It must be because I'm trying to stream in full HD. I'll turn it down one. Turn it down a setting. You don't need this in full HD, do you? Plus, nobody gets full HD. No one sat watching going, look at this. Still much rumbling. So later on, me and the Canadian, we're going to go shopping because I need black shoes for the play. I need black trousers for the play. I need some black shirts for the play. And we're going to check out the new HMB in Wigan as well. Very exciting. She's only got 3 days left. And he's only got 4. She's put the phone down really slowly. There's been lots of good phone acting in the last couple of films, haven't we? Had Redford's um, just fingers on the phone and her very slow. Is that how beds work in Japan now? In Japan, I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, what documentaries are you going to binge? Because they're basically just lying on the floor there, and it's 1998. Oh, she's seeing a ghost here. See, this is quite freaky. Yeah, yeah, I would think so. See, I'm red again now. My internet's. Oh. There you go. He's watching the video. As if you'd leave it in the bloody machine. Too late. I had a weird message pop up, so I blocked it, and I don't know what I've blocked. Or I denied it, and I don't know what I've denied. I'm the king of the world. It's gone a bit Titanic. Oh, there you go. See, so I didn't get Japan. Oh dear, I got this weird. Um, it was like it was like code. It was like the Matrix. So I thought, oh, this is some weirdo. Just press deny, and then it turned out it was your Japan comment. I thought it was just my stream going mental because of my internet. But if it asked me to approve the Japan bit, isn't it nice in a film to see uh, an ex-husband and wife though getting on with one another and investigating a strange um, mystery. Some drilling noises from next door. Lisa lives next door. She's painting the flat, so I assume she's doing some drilling now as well. She was what they call a seer, or a crazy person. what the X is getting on. Papers built him up and tore him down. That's what they do. It's nice to know they're the same everywhere. It's just very, I don't know. Nothing, it isn't. The entry talks about how, it isn't particularly gory, which it's not, but it's all kind of, it's music and building the chills and all that sort of stuff. And we've not really, I don't think we've really had any of that. Perhaps it's building up to it now in the last however long. Your shoes off. No shoes in the house. Yeah, probably. And again, perhaps it's because I don't watch a lot of horror, that I don't know the tropes. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's much more character based. It's not technically true. I did give a shit about the characters in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in that I wanted them all to die as quickly as possible. That's what I cared about. Go to sneeze. And if the Canadian's still watching, yes, I have taken my allergy pill. Just in case she was going to write that underneath. Stomach's gone again. Food looks good, I must admit. I think that's why my stomach keeps rumbling. Oh, we shouldn't have had a kid in the first place. Amazing. What a lovely fella. I take it all back about the exes getting up. Yeah, but I think that's the terrible cold that I had a couple of weeks back. I do hope it's not a new one. It was before I came here, but I've just managed to find this amazing photograph. Frolicking brine, goblins be thine. It's hardly like a great saying, is it? The brine's the sea, isn't it? Frolicking brine, goblin be thine. I don't know what that could be. Yeah, it probably isn't just frolicking brine, goblin be thine. The sea is unlucky, every year it swallows one of us. Perhaps that's the goblin be thine. If you're playing the sea, the goblins will get you. Yeah, it is. Nice, here I go again. It's got that wonderful, still really traditional, old school, old fashionedness about it. Old fashionedness about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but proper old, and then like super futuristic as well. Would they? Would it be allowed for Adam Driver to play a Japanese person? It was a good fall that he did there. These flashbacks are quite nice. I did know that. Yes, I don't remember any of this from the remake. I don't remember the remake hardly at all, to be honest. What I have discovered is that the Japanese word for correct sounds a lot like Pikachu. Oh, there you go. Dead. So she can kill people psychically, can't she? She's upset. Sada, there we go. There you go. There is no daughter. I like the mystery of it. It's not just, oh dear. It's not just like a horror film. It's got like a bit of a mystery to it. Let's sort it. Let's figure it out. Do you think the girl who's killing people, Sadako, would be less angry if they combed her hair out of her face? Well, they clearly shoved her down a well, didn't they? What, combs her hair over her face? Why is he just on his hands and knees? You don't collar the ring to a face, right? Is it a coincidence that the girl in the ring looks like, oh no, I was going to say looks like the Thing from Adam's Family, but it's not, it's Cousin It, isn't it? Thing's the hand. Wish I'd thought about that before I started saying it out loud. No trace of either of them, no one knows where they've gone. Again, really slow phone acting, she's good at that. I'm glad I stopped watching it last night to watch it when I'm awake. I'm also slightly distracted by the fact that I keep thinking that her son's called Yoshi. Look, the ship's bobbing up and down. What a massive typhoon. So they've got to go back to the cabin, have they? Oh, who's this? Oh, it's the old fella. Yeah, it feels, I mean, it doesn't feel 90s either. It feels a bit kind of 80s. Feels like a late 80s movie. I also keep thinking she's called Sudoku. So the doctor's the girl's dad. He doesn't know, does he? Just one day left, everyone. Just one day left. Hello, Phil! What did you set out? Because that's pretty good going. I know you're up at 5. There you go, see, you didn't ask me to deny that. That's pretty good going. 3.5 hours is good going. The typhoon wasn't particularly stormy, was it, really? that they were also worried about going out in. Monday, September the 20th. There's lots of standing on boats just looking. Oh, you don't even set out then when you stop for breakfast. Was there a freaky little kid in the remake then as well? I need to look. Who's in it apart from Naomi Watts? Absolutely. Oh, no breaks at all. Just keep going. She's going to do slow phone acting on the public phone as well. No, puts the public phone down straight away. I don't know if I've been to T-Bay. Gloucester services, which you will pass on the way to Bristol, is a beautiful services. Stopped there on the way to Cardiff for examiner training a couple of years ago. For a minute then, I thought you meant Brian Cox was in T-Bay services. Was he? I literally know nothing, remember nothing about the remake. Absolutely nothing. Adam Brody was in it as Male Teen 1. Oh, there we go. Right, so we're at the cabin. He's brought some rope and a spade because, you know. Oh dear, that sounds terrible, awful, Phil. Is it not, oh, I was going to say, they're not a door, but they're looking for the body, aren't they? I mean, has he not brought an axe? That might be better than the crowbar. And a bucket. What's he brought a bucket for? I know they can't get in through the door, so he's made his way into the wall. There we go. Oh, they're checking underneath the house. There you go. Makes much more sense now. I'm assuming that's in code. Here it is. Here's the well. So when was the video made? Because the cabin wasn't there when the video was made. But I suppose videos have been around for ages, haven't they? We've only got 23 minutes left, and nothing even vaguely frightening has happened. Oh, there you go. Doctor killed her. Chucked her down the well. Oh, sorry. I'm still in 1.9% drop frames though. So it's not been too bad. I'll upgrade my thing and set my settings lower. My video settings. Although it's weird that it's only recently just started. being weird. You must have done. You must have done. Do you know, Tucker and Dale versus Evil is one that I've been wanting to watch for ages and ages and ages, and I've never got round to it. Yeah, they got down there quick. Is he going to die? Is he going to drown? They can't both get out of it, can they? What are these, like scratch marks? Oh, there are fingernails, are they? Oh, they look like teeth. Yeah, it'll explain why she's no fingernails. No, it's not on the list. I bought Dead Snow. Is that the one with the? Is that Nazi zombies? Because they're going to empty the water out bit by bit. How long have they got? Again, 1 day, half a day. And she'll empty it onto the ground and it'll seep back into the well. Quick, get it back down the well. It's good old. It's daylight outside. Have a look at the watch. Got to be quick. If he's going to say take it up after every one, it's going to get very, very repetitive. But at least we have some beep, beep, but even the music's very 80s. He's looking at his watch now. Hopefully it's water resistant. It's not stopped. I mean, he's basically stood on her, isn't he, if she's down there? She keeps spilling half the bloody water out the buckets as he's taking it up. Hurry up! There's absolutely no urgency in him at all. Bye, Phil. Have a good day. Although at least it does look like the water's getting lower. The rope's going to snap. How was she struggling? No, she was fine before. Ba, 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 ba. Hurry up. He knows what time it is. You've just not been quick enough. He should be like searching down with his fingers. The rope creaking. I mean, he's got 2 buckets, right? And there's 2 ropes. So it should be 1 bucket up, empty, and then the next one goes down, up. It should be. I understand them doing it for hours, but you know. Ba-da-bum. Oh no, he's back up the well. How's he climbed up? He's used the rope, but he did it quick. Do you want to save your son or not? Oh, he's just slapped her. There we go. Yeah, no. Just use the buckets and pull up from the top. That's what wells are for. Don't let go of the rope. I don't think anyone even needs to be in the well, to be fair. They've got rope and buckets. You don't want her to come out, love. She's so slow. She's shaped like a god's horse. I mean, both of them have clearly now got cholera. Do you know what I mean? They have. They have got cholera. Everything I say is that funny. You found her. Still got all her hair. I mean, how is she? There's goo coming out of her eyes, right? And it's a bloody big skeleton. She's been freaked out about everything, right? But she's hugging a skeleton. And how's he not? How did he not feel he was stood on that? Are you saved though? Where's she going now? Why did the doctor kill her? Because she was killing people with her mind. Oh, maybe she wasn't his daughter. Maybe her father wasn't human. Ba, 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 ba. It's not over, mate, is it? There's still about 10 minutes to go. Panning up to the darkness. Is this even a horror film? It's more Supernatural mystery. Is that a genre? It is now. Supernatural mystery. Got more in common with Ghostbusters. You can see why the Americans remade it. It looks like it's been like filmed on the set of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Is it a supernatural mystery horror? I don't know if it is. This is more thriller than horror. Even as the 80s thriller soundtrack. In Thriller movie, not the 80s thriller soundtrack. Michael Jackson's dicking about in the car park. Come on, let's have it. Is he gonna die? She's only killed one person that we've seen. Oh, hang on. What's he going to read here now on this blackboard? Oh, nothing. I thought he was going to discover some kind of secret. Look at the over the brick balcony there. She'd realise something. Is this actually the seventh day? Why is he writing in English? Oh, Tally's come on. She's coming for him. Oh, so this is the classic out the well, out the TV bit, is it? Yes, she is. It just seems really odd that everything's been in Japanese and then he's writing in English. Bell's ringing there, obviously. Here we go. I just think that looks a bit shit, that. The girl coming out of the TV. The fingernails are freaky and the fingers. I mean, literally all the horror elements are in the last 10 minutes. But perhaps I was just expecting too much. Weird Eye. There you go. Dead. And then they do the weird negative thing, like they've just been exterminated by the Daleks. Is she holding something there? Or is she just doing that with she's just a hair? The body. Break it to her gently, mate. Bloody hell. Is anything to you? He was dead! It's not because he gave you a slap, didn't he? Is that why? Just to keep keeping the bloody video in the machine. Yeah. Well, it's just inbuilt, isn't it? Taking the old shoes off. Got special slippers on now, Ron. We might just burn it. Just get rid of it. That's Mike Tyson on the front of that magazine there. So it turns out it does have some horror elements. Did that? Oh dear, it was only from Charlie, wasn't he? That was me pointing to Charlie, by the way, up the road. The curse was only lifted from you. Why not him? Let's say it out loud so we know. What did you do that he didn't? You hugged a corpse. Give a little skeleton a cheeky kiss. What's he pointing at? The bag. What's he got? Is that a Japanese thing? When you die, you've got like a white cloth over your head. Is that him? I'm a ghost, but the sheet I've got is 5 sizes too small. Go on. So she's been saved because she copied it and passed it on. I don't get it. What? So they're gonna, in order to save a son, they're gonna get him to kill someone else? It's going to end, isn't it? There. Well, that was definitely a film. Um, I get it. I think I get why it's on the list, but at the same time, I don't. It's rubbish. Right, there we go. Well, that's that done then. At least it's ticked off. Number 270. Our next one is our 40th since the project began. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'll try and do films in one go in future and not do when I'm tired. This song, I know, it's like proper. Come on, 90s techno. Let's go for it. Bentley's going to get you. Right, have a lovely weekend, everyone. See you all soon. Bye bye.